I would like to invite His Excellency, Mr. Marek Magierowski, for the closing remarks.
Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, that was definitely a fascinating experience. The only regret I have is that we haven't met in person, which at least would have allowed us to raise a proper toast to Polish-Israeli friendship. Hopefully, brighter days will come after the pandemic with live interactions and clinking glasses. Dear friends, ambassadors rotate, governments come and go, institutions get established and then dismantled. What we are left with is people. I can't even tally how many ordinary people I've met in Israel since I arrived here, trying to explain to them the complexity of our relationship. Most of them were in their teens. I don't really know to what extent I succeeded in my efforts. However, I do not expect an immediate outcome. It's a long-term project which will yield its fruits at best within a decade or two. Those teenagers, both in Israel and in Poland, will one day become prime ministers, lawmakers, doctors, architects, educators, film directors. And I do hope that thanks to our efforts, they will remember that despite all political differences, periodic frictions, historical grievances, what really unites Poles and Israelis is that beautiful synagogue in Zamość. All those songs sung in Yiddish in Warsaw theaters before the war, Isaac Bashevis' singers' novels, Arthur Rubinstein's concerts, and last but not least, Jewish soldiers in Polish army uniforms fight Poland for dignity, for freedom, and eventually for Eretz Israel. This is our common history. We should cherish it most. Thank you again, and see you all as soon as possible in person. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. And now I would like to invite His Excellency, Mr. Alexander Ben-Zvi, for the closing remarks. Mr. Ambassador? Mr. Ambassador?
Now it's better. Well, thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to, to participate in such a seminar, to hear many of actually friends that we know well, from from Ambassador Magierowski to Janusz Makov, who is, he was speaking about festival, and he said something, and I have very dear remembrance of this festival, because in 1988 actually we did some ideas together on this issue, so you can imagine. But that he said about the future, and the reason that he's, somebody asked why you presenting, or speaking about why you're presenting Israeli culture, and so on. And the thing is, and Vera said about something about the future, that it starts today. So we are trying to present what we have now and what we have in the future. And as I said in the opening remarks, without forgetting the past, and without leaving any subjects for interpretation that are really not helping to our relations. So really, I would like to thank everybody who took part in this seminar or this event, remembering that we are celebrating 30 years of the reestablishment of our diplomatic relations. And I'm more than sure that we will continue this project in the future. I join the words of Ambassador Magierowski to say that unfortunately we have to do it like this, and not a big event with a lot of people in one of the universities in Israel or in Poland, to be with everybody, and after that raise a toast for the future of the relations between our two countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a truly inspiring day. I would like to take this opportunity to express my deep thank you to all the honorable guests, organizers, and partners who made this event happen. I would like to thank to all keynote speakers and panelists, as well as active participants. You have done really an outstanding job sharing with us your valuable knowledge and insight and experience. So really, thank you very much. I really do trust that this conference will contribute a lot to the development of the further relations between Poland and Israel. I believe that this event will rise to new dimensions of mutual cooperation. It's time to close the conference. So with these words, let me once again express my sincere thanks to all of you for being with us today and for contributing to these discussions. I wish you all nice afternoon. Stay safe and healthy, and all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you very much for all your efforts. Keep on doing though a great work. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye all.